Hello, my dear learners. How are you all doing? Been very long since I have come live. Hi, everyone. Let me see who all are there. So, today we are going to talk about simple English, English which is simple. So, you can become fluent in English by following simplicity. Today, we'll try to master the art of simplicity, simplicity in English language. Now, how many of you agree with the fact that we can be fluent, we can speak English in a very good manner by being simple? We are not here to talk about some complicated words, very difficult way of constructing sentences. Hi, Ratna. Good evening. So good to see that some of you are actually joining. I had actually announced that I'll be live in the afternoon. So I was expecting a few of you to be here. Okay, we have Muhammad. Hi, Muhammad. How are you? Okay, so since you've started joining, okay, let me share some quote with you and then I'll give you a task. Okay, listen to me very carefully. So we have Walaikum Assalam, Pakistan Zindabad. So that's certainly not your name. We have Siva Raja. Hi, how are you? You want to pass IELTS? Great, great. Okay, so listen to this one, which I'm going to say. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Write it down if you need to, okay? Now, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Simplicity is the glory of expression. Write it down. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Simplicity is the glory of expression. In fact, the simplicity of life is just being yourself. Simplicity of life is just being yourself. Now, out of these words, whichever I have spoken, I want you to pick up one word and create a beautiful sentence and start sharing it with me. We have Beauty Mantra. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much. He's saying that I'm a beautiful soul. So it's so good that people can see the soul virtually as well, isn't it? Okay, now very fast. All of you, those who are live, create a sentence. You can use the word sophistication, you can use the word glory, you can use the word expression, or you can use simplicity itself. Pick up any one word and create sentence and start typing it and sharing it with me. Let's begin the session with a bit of warming up. Let me see how many of you are actually serious over here. Okay. Ma'am, when you speak, it seems so soothing. Tell me your name, Pakistan Zindabad, the person with this ID. Thank you. I'm sending you all a lot of hearts, a lot of love from my side. Yogesh. Hi, Yogesh. Good evening. So nice to see you all. It's always a pleasure. Maria. Okay. Maria. Such a pretty name. It's so good to see you all. Okay, so I cannot see anybody creating sentences. I'll repeat the quote. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Simplicity is the glory of expression. In fact, the simplicity of life is just being yourself. Now, pick up any one word out of this quotation and create a sentence, a different sentence, not the same one that I have spoken. Good evening, Assam. Okay, Amit. Amit from Assam. Yogesh, how to learn new vocabulary. I'll answer your questions, but first of all, I want you to create sentences. Come on, fast. Let me see your seriousness. Since it's a live class, so there has to be some homework. I will be giving you tasks, right? So come on, nobody has yet sent me even a single sentence. Are you getting what I'm saying? I'm saying that create one sentence using any one word. Simplicity, sophistication, glory, ultimate, a new sentence. A sentence which is nowhere connected to what I have said. It's a task. Okay. So nobody is typing. All right, Yogesh, let me answer your question. Yogesh is asking me, ma'am, please tell me how to learn new vocabulary. Now, new vocabulary. Can you actually cram new words or any vocabulary from dictionary? Is it possible that you open up a dictionary and start cramming words? Or can you simply just listen to word of the days or people speaking and just grab everything that is there? No, that's not humanly possible. So what we have to do, we have to start reading more. When you read more, naturally there'll be a lot of words, there'll be a lot of sentences which will come in front of your eyes, or you will come across a lot of new expressions. The best way to gather a lot of vocabulary is simply by reading. Read things that you love to know more about. So it's not that I'm not suggesting you to read novels only. No, read any sort of books, any articles online. These days you can simply open Wikipedia and start learning more about the things you were already curious about. It can be money, how to become rich, how to simplify life, how to take care of your mental health, things which are related to you. Read about them, and in the process there'll be a lot of new vocabulary that you will come across. So it'll be the easiest way for you to learn more vocabulary. Okay, there is only one person. Beauty Mantra has sent me this beautiful uh, sentence. Simplicity is the key to. That's not a complete sentence. I love you too, Maria. She's saying we love you. I love you too. Your name is cute as well. Let me send more hearts to all of you. Namita ma'am, you're very simplicity. Okay. Very good sentence. Very well tried, Ratna. But instead of simplicity here, you can use simple. Namita ma'am, you are very simple, or your way of teaching is simple, or the simplicity of your expression is something that we all understand. So that can be a good sentence. Very nice, very well tried, Ratna and Beauty Mantra. They are the two people who've tried. Okay, we have Danish here who says that I'm always cramming. So you're always cramming vocabulary? Is this what you're doing? Cramming new words all the time? I'm sure that is what is happening with you. Don't cram. You will start cramming, you'll read a word, you'll speak it 5, 6 times, and then you'll probably never be able to use it because that will vanish out of your memory. It's better to learn words in context. So when you read something new, or even when you're listening to people use different words, vocabulary words, that's why I asked you to use one word. Now, you have not done this task. I said that use the word ultimate, sophistication, simplicity, glory, and create more sentences. That's the best way of learning new vocabulary. That's why I began with this warm up exercise. I shared a quote and I wanted you all to create sentences. I love my simplicity because I'm a very simple boy. Very good, Amit. That's a very good sentence. Do hard work, glory follows. Yes, very good, very good. Amazing. Now you're making me so happy, all of you. Very nice. Beauty Mantra has created a sentence. Amit has created one. Ratna, very good. Now this is how we build up vocabulary. When you listen to something, whenever there is a new word, create more sentences from your end. Danish is here. Danish, I remember you. You keep sending me comments. Okay, that's so much of love, Maria. So sweet of you. So sweet of you. All right. Okay, so today we are going to talk about simplicity of English language and how simple language is all that we need to work on. Speaking English simply. Now, the very first thing is, tell me, how many of you have English as your first language? Is anybody here having English as their first language? I suppose nobody. Most of you are from India, Pakistan, Dubai. None of you have English as your first language. Your first language is probably Hindi, or it is Tamil, Malayalam, it is Urdu. Urdu is one of my favorite languages. So, whichever it is definitely not English. So, if we try to get into the complications of this language, we would never be able to become fluent. Your first language, okay, so yours is Punjabi, Urdu first. Okay, okay, so it's Punjabi. Very nice. So in Pakistan, there are different variants of Punjabi. In India, the Punjabi we speak is different, and what you speak is different. Here we say kidan. ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੜੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਲਿਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੈ ਮਰੀਆ ਜੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਫਰਸਟ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਨੀ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਬਟ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸੁਣਨ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲਿਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਮੈਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਸਕਨੀ ਆ ਇੰਨਾ ਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ See, I can speak Punjabi as well. Ratna is saying she's collecting vocabulary while reading and writing it down in her notebook. Very nice. Lovely. Very good, Ratna. That's the way. Writing down words, like I shared a code, you can write down the words. Okay, Safa is saying Malayalam is her language. While speaking, I make so much of grammar mistakes. Okay, I will tell you how to correct them. Yes. Oh, so you were counting days, Prabharan? After a fortnight. Yes, I was not active here. Okay. I will take a session, not on Zoom, but we can go with Google Meet or Skype. So we can do it. ਹਾਏ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਲੱਗ ਰਹੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਹੈ ਹੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਉਹ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਭਾਸ਼ਾ ਤੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪੇ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਮਿਠਾਸ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ I can speak a lot of languages. Okay. So I was telling you that if English is not your first language, then why to make it complicated? We can keep it simple. The people who have English as their first language can experiment a lot more with it, or they can dive deep into it. But we, as people who are learning English as their second language, shall keep it very simple. And then we can master the art of simplicity, and automatically it will be fluent. So we don't have to try harder to dive deep into it. Let's keep it simple, short, precise, and beautiful. MashaAllah. You're so sweet, Maria. Lot of love to you. Lot of love to you. Okay. Now, the second point that I want to come up here is why we should keep our English simple is because if nobody understands what we are saying, then what's the point of speaking difficult and a very complex English? Simple English is something which everybody can understand. People from different parts of the world can understand simple English. Even if we get to travel to different countries, you go to Europe. In Europe, you go to Germany, France, you will see everybody is not very English friendly. But your basic English can help you manage your travel. So keep your English simple so that everybody can understand it. You can relate very well with me because I keep my English simple. I never complicated. I have never aimed at speaking complex English. It's not that I don't know difficult vocabulary because I read a lot, so even I have a good enough vocabulary in my bank. But I try to keep it simple so that you people can understand. My ultimate goal is to reach more of you. So let's keep our language simple so that everybody can understand it. We can manage our basic expression with simple English. Okay. Now, the third reason why we should aim at keeping our language simple is that most of the day, the most part of the day, we are surrounded by people who speak our native language. Just like Maria's native language is Punjabi. ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਆਸ-ਪਾਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਬੋਲ ਕੇ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਸੋ the people around you speak your language, your native language. So you cannot really polish a lot of English with them. You just have to manage English to either crack interviews, clear examinations, or upskill yourself in your professional life, like gaining promotions and all of that. So most of the time you're spending with people who are speaking your native language. So why make English so complex and so difficult by learning difficult vocabulary? Why can't we just keep it simple? Because English we will need to speak only for a few hours in the day. Okay, we have Chandana, who's from Sri Lanka. Hi, we have a lot of people from Sri Lanka who are a part of this community. Great. Okay, so we were saying that we should keep our language simple because English is not our first language. The second reason is that nobody will understand if we start speaking difficult and complicated English. The third reason is that most of the part of our day, we are surrounded by non English speakers, people who speak in our native language, our family, friends, neighborhood, your peer group. So they are mostly speaking your first language. So what's the point? Speaking difficult English, they will not understand. And the fourth reason is that your need to speak in English is limited to your expression. The idea is that you should be able to express yourself in English. Can you express yourself in very complicated and complex words and complex sentences? No, the thoughts can be communicated in the most beautiful manner using very simple words, very simple sentences. So, your idea is not to impress people, it is to express your thoughts. Focus on your expression so that whatever is going on in your mind, your ideas, your thoughts, whatever is there, your knowledge, it can be expressed beautifully. And all you need is simple language. You don't need very complex things. Okay, Ratna is saying that she is from Karnataka and you don't understand Hindi or Punjabi. It's all right. I was not saying anything. I was just communicating with Maria. We have few people from Pakistan here. So you've not missed out on anything, Ratna. So it's okay. You understand English, so I'm speaking English only. It's so good to have this kind of variety. We have people from South India, people from Pakistan, people from other parts. But where else are you all from? Yes, we have people from Sri Lanka as well. Isn't that amazing? This is one thing which I love about technology. Otherwise, I'm not someone who is very fond of technology, and I don't think that it has done wonders into our life. But this is one thing that it helps us connect with people from everywhere, and it helps us share a lot of love. And I can tell you how much I love you, and you're also telling me, you're also sharing and sending your love. That is so beautiful. This is something lovely. And whenever I read these kind of comments, I always feel that I should visit each place and meet you all, or you can come over to the capital region and we can meet. Is it possible by any chance? Oh, thank you, Maria. She's saying that I'm so humble and I'm a beautiful soul. You know what? Only beautiful people can see beauty in other people. So, Maria, I'm pretty sure that you have a beautiful heart and you have a very pretty soul. That's why you can see beauty in other people. That's the only reason, because you yourself are so beautiful. You have a pure soul, so which allows you to see beauty in other people. Great. Okay, so since we are talking about keeping our language simple, there is one thing I would like to tell you all, and let me know, all of you who are present here, let me know if you agree with this one or not. Well, I believe that you should avoid listening to more of native speakers at your learning stages. When you're learning, try not to learn a lot from native speakers. By native speakers, I mean people who are from the countries where English is their first language. Americans, British people, Canadians or Australians, all these people with different accents. Why? Because when you listen to them, you automatically will start feeling inferior, as if, oh my god, look at their English, I cannot speak with this accent and all of that. Well, in reality, you don't really need to have an accent. Why can't we have our own accent? Why only American accent or British accent is the best? Why can't Indian accent or Pakistani accent or Sri Lankan accent or even Nepali accent be a good one? Good enough one for us to express our thoughts and ideas. Why can't we reach out to people and connect with them through an English which they understand, which they can very easily relate with? So, do you agree that we should not be listening to a lot of native speakers, rather, listen to people who speak simple English without a very complicated accent? People who are from your region, from your area, your country, nearby countries, at least your continent, so that you don't feel inferior. You don't feel that, oh my God, they are speaking such good English. Of course, Americans and Britishers will speak better English than us because English is their first language. They cannot speak Hindi like us, isn't it, Maria? Can they speak Punjabi? Have you ever heard Firangi, an English person, speaking Hindi? मुझे दिल्ली में जाना है. They always speak like that. They cannot speak Punjabi, Hindi, Telugu, Malayalam. any of these languages like us, they will always speak in the most difficult way, and we find it cute. We always say, oh, they are speaking, this is so sweet, they are speaking in Hindi, they are speaking Punjabi, because that sounds cute, because they speak in Hindi or Punjabi in their accent. And when we speak English in our accent, it is a, a place where we start developing this inferiority complex. Why can't we speak English our way? As long as we are correct with our pronunciation, as long as we are forming the sentences correctly, we are not making a lot of mistakes, we should be allowed to speak in English in our own way. Let's love our English the way we speak it. I don't speak with an accent. Ratna is saying, ma'am, your English is so simple, I can understand easily, and I'm following all your ideas and tricks. I have already uploaded a lot of videos, and I don't know. I mean, I have been working a lot, uploading online sessions from a very long time, 4 years. So now I feel the need to interact more with you. So I'm planning to go forward uh, with more sessions with you all. So how many of you will be interested if I invite you either on Google Meet, or we can meet through Skype, so that I can interact with you? Like, online sessions I've done a lot, 800 of them, nearly 800 till now. So now I want to interact with you. This is something which I love and enjoy. And that's something really wonderful. So, would you be a part of my online sessions if I invite you? Zoom, please. Okay, I don't know. I never use Zoom. Even for my online classes, I prefer Google Meet. Okay, let me figure out if we can have Zoom. So anybody who is present here, if you are interested in having a live, session with me, just send me an email. My email ID, it's there in the description box, so you can check it out. So let's meet, like, face to face. I want to see all of you. Like, Maria, I have received so much of love from you that I want to see you. I want to meet you, a person with such a pretty heart. I want to see. Count me in. Okay, Ajay. So send me an email. It is Skillfident with Namita at Gmail. You will find everything in the description box. So just send me an email and tell me that I want to be a part, and I'll share the link with you, and we'll meet. We'll have some good time. You can ask me questions and we can talk about it. Okay, the last point that I would like to share before I leave is that, don't you think that simplicity has its own beauty? Everything which is simple is more beautiful. Anything which is decorated, embellished, or something which is not real is not that amazing. So the same goes for English language. It is, if it is simple, it is so nice. I can speak a very complicated English with a lot of difficult vocabulary words, but none of you would understand it. So what's the point? That's why I try to keep my English simple. And that's the reason. How many of you love simplicity? Simplicity in the people, the way people speak, simplicity, the way people present themselves, and everything which is simple. Your valuable comments are making me so happy, Maria. Let's meet very soon. It is lovely to have you all here. So, anything you want to ask? Yes, somebody asked that they are making a lot of grammatical mistakes. So, that means you're not practicing enough. You know that you're making mistakes, so you can definitely correct it as well. If you already know that there are mistakes, you know it because you're listening to other people speak. So you know that there are some mistakes. How can you correct them? By practicing more, by reading sentences which are already correct, by listening to more people speaking, and by speaking yourself. By the way, there was a marathon which last month was uh, conducted on Skillfident English Academy. So I uploaded 6 days of continuous exercises, speaking exercises, different situations that I had given you to speak. I really want you all to go and follow them. One day, one session, attend it, practice it. Don't sit without your notebook and pen. Note down the scenarios, the situations, the vocabulary, whatever I'm sharing, and simply start speaking. That's the best way to learn English. So that marathon is actually very beautiful. It has not, I don't know why my sessions are not getting a lot of reach. It's not reaching a lot of people. It is absolutely free. It's a proper class, the way I conduct my online sessions, and I really wanted it to reach more people. More of you can be benefited. So go attend the marathon and see if you can find something for yourself, if there is a session which can help you practice English, where it is all about practicing English on your own. So this marathon was all about learning English on your own. I truly believe that we can build this skill of speaking English fluently on our own at the comfort of our home. We don't need any classes, we don't need to pay money, we don't need to join institutes. You can do it on your own, and that's why I'm saying that keep your English simple. Self learning plus simple English is equal to fluency. You can be fluent by keeping your English simple and learning different techniques on your own. Google Meet will be good. Sushmita is saying Google Meet is there. Okay, I'm going to wrap up this session. How many of you are still there? Please share your names with me so that I can call you with your names. Sushmita, I can see. Maria, I know. Safa is there. Ajay is there. Ratna is with me from a very long time. Yes, Ratna. Great. We were having Danish. I think he's left. So share your name. Chandana is there. Yes. Beauty Mantra, I don't know your name. Hello, Nayan is there now. Nayan, you've just joined. Great. So, how are you all doing? How's your English practice going? What are you doing these days? Anything new that you're following? Any storytelling or, you know, practicing something new? What kind of self talk are you investing your time in these days? Receiving so many hearts. I'm going to share some hearts with you as well. Okay, would you be interested in some storytelling sessions? I started one series last year where I was telling you stories, some beautiful stories, very meaningful ones, and then I would share the vocabulary also and would give you homework and all of that. I really enjoy those kind of sessions. So, would you be interested in learning English through stories? I can continue that series if you are interested. Prasad is here. Hi, Prasad. Good evening. I remember you, and some of you I actually remember. Some of you are new here. Maybe you are not commenting regularly, so that's why I don't remember your name. But with Prasad, I know your name. Maria is now here. Prabharan, classic example of Mr. Gandhi. Can you elaborate it a little more? Which example? Are you talking about simplicity? He was a simple man. Yes. If that's what you're trying to say, I agree. I agree completely. So, do you celebrate Diwali over there? Ratna, I love you too. Arvind is here. Good evening, Arvind. So, Diwali preparations going on for all of you. It's the festive season. Balbir. Hello, Balbir. Yes, he's great example of simplicity. True, I agree, Prabharan. Mr. Gandhi, such a simple but a great man. So simplicity is all we need in our language as well, in the way we live, everything. If we can keep it simple, if we can keep our life simple, half of our problems and issues will disappear, isn't it? So, how many of you are preparing for Diwali? Excited for Diwali? That's the biggest festival, and it's like the Diwali week. Diwali cleaning, Diwali shopping, gifts and sweets. What all is going on in your area? Very few of you have joined. I was expecting a little more because I'd already announced that I'll be live. I am good, Arvind. You know your mistakes. So when you know your mistakes, Ratna, you can actually rectify them as well, isn't it? There is one situation where you don't even know that, okay, ma'am, I'm speaking, I'm making mistakes, but I don't realize, I don't know if I'm making mistakes. But if you know that you're making mistakes, then of course you can correct them, you can rectify them. And all you people, there's something about this community, all you people are so smart, all of you. Like, you know, not, since I don't have a very big following, the few of you who've joined, you're all very smart. I have realized it, that the way you comment and the way you interact, it shows that you are very wise people. So you can actually do it on your own. You're very smart and wise people. I am blessed to have a community of such amazing people that I get to learn a lot more from you all. Marathon was extraordinary. You've learned a lot. Thank you so much, Ratna. This makes me so happy when somebody says it. Balbir, you're a big follower of me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Balbir always says a namaskar to me. So namaskar, Balbir ji. That is so sweet. Okay, so shall I say bye bye now? Whenever I'm live, I don't feel like leaving you all. I just love being there. That's why I'm saying let's interact more. Send me emails, all of you, please. Send me emails telling me that you want to be a part of one of the sessions which we'll be conducting either via Google Meet or Skype. And I would even want to upload it here, like letting others know that we are conducting sessions. So send me emails. Tell me that you want to be a part of my sessions, and we'll meet. I want to meet you all. This is something that I truly enjoy. When I have to, record a video, when I'm filming and there is a camera, I really don't enjoy it. I mean, that's a task. But when you are here and I get to talk to all of you, it's love, pure love. And I think we need to inculcate a lot of love in our lives. So let's meet. I want to see your faces. I want to listen to your voices. I want to be a part of you all. 6 day marathon I attended. Okay, you're requesting everybody else to attend. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Prabharan. I would like to read his comment. Uh, he's saying that the marathon will not only improve your English speaking, I assure that as a human being, you will improve your attitude towards behavior. And that's what I try to do. I just don't want to stick to English. It's more important that we step out of this one zone where we are stuck with fluency in English, where we just, there are bigger things in life which we want to be, which we want to become. So let's not just limit ourselves to English. Let's learn a lot more things. Can you hear people are bursting crackers? Business will help. Okay, what is this? Please don't ignore. Did you ever eat Vimal? If yes, then say Zuba Kesri. If never ate, still say. Okay, in a funny way. अगर बोलो जुबा केसरी, ऐसा लग रहा है कि हम खाए हैं मुंह में कुछ. पान तो खाए हैं, जुबा केसरी नहीं खाए तो. हाय, बोलो जुबा केसरी. I personally don't like this Juba Kesari thing. There are a lot of kesaris on roadside, on walls. People spit like this. Everywhere it is all kesari kesari. That was funny. Okay. We have Gandluri. Good evening. Am I pronouncing it right? Let me say Mohan. Mohan Kumar. Good evening, Mohan. Okay, Balbir ji leaving. Sushmita. It's funny. Are this is my forte. I've been doing this since childhood. That's the real me. That's why I'm saying let's meet more often so that you can see the real side of me. It's not always this serious Namita ma'am thing. You'll get to know a lot more of me. That's what I want. Like this is what I'm aiming at right now. You've started shopping. Very good, Ratna. Okay, so it was wonderful, wonderful meeting you all like always. The session will be uploaded. Those who have not been able to attend, they can also see. And it was all about simple English. So those of you who agree that it's important for us to build simple English, leave a comment and let me know that yes, simple English is enough because it is not our first language and we want to only express ourselves. We don't want to impress people. And at the same time, simplicity has its own beauty. That is why we are going to aim at learning and speaking simple English. Thank you so much, all of you. And I'm going to see you in next session very soon. But I want you all to drop your emails. Please, please, please let me know if you want to be a part of an online session which we'll be conducting and you want to meet me face to face. That is going to be a wonderful thing. All right. Thank you so much for being a part of this live. I love you all. Thank you for all the love that you've shared. And let's stay connected. Bye for now. Take care of yourself.